Hi guys, hi my friends. What a special occasion. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk about English. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Trang. I come from Hưng Yên province. I'm a second year student at Vietnam University of Commerce. How do you feel now? I hope you better. As you know, many people are worried about learning English. They think English is too difficult and hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. But in fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Then I will start with psychology, learning English. I will talk a lot about psychology. Why do I do this? Why do I talk about psychology and energy and motivation so much? Well, because I have been learning English for over 10 years and I noticed something. I noticed that psychology is the key to success for most people. What stops most people? Why do most people fail to speak English powerfully? It's not vocabulary. It's not like a vocabulary. It's not true grammar. It's psychology. People never learn to speak powerfully. They never have no confidence in themselves. They had quick motivation. Their energy is narrow. And that's when I noticed. I noticed that the people succeed the best result hit back, the best English. But they were the one who had the most energy, the most confidence. They had the best motivation. So I realized I need to train my psychology. How to have more energy when you're learning. How to have better motivation when you're learning. How to feel stronger and more confident when you're speaking English and listen to English, right? Okay, this is a big key to your success. Especially, how do I study without getting sleepy? Of course, the answer is obvious. The best way to listen to English is move your body. Why? Because I see a lot of people when they start listening to English, they listening a lot, which is great. Well, they start to get kind of sleepy. The same thing happened to me. It's a common problem. This problem is usually you're listening when you're sitting inside somewhere on a subway or on a train and or something bus, and you're listening in your concentrating forward or continuing and just trust and standing and starting sleepy. And of course, when your energy drops, you get sleepy. You're not really focusing, you're not concentrating, you're not truly listening, and therefore you're not truly learning. So yes, this is a big problem. What my solution is very simple. Move your body. When did you stay in a chair and listen to English? That's not necessary. Get aside and talk. Move your body as you're listening to English. This helps so much because move your body, you create energy. Degree physical energy in your body. That's also how to keep your brain awake, keep your mind awake. Fix the moving also. You you can look at a lot of different things. You have interesting landscape to look at. You look at people, you look at building, you look at tree, whatever. So your eyes are getting some stimulation. This also keeps you awake. Your mind kind of grows too sleepy, or your brain wears off. So you get aside, you move your body, releases energy in your body. It wakes up your brain. That's how to concentrate better, because you can concentrate better. You can move physical energy. You will actually learn more, and you will learn faster, and you listen more and longer therefore. So don't sit down and listen as we move. When I do a class with students, we constantly having break. We are jumping down in more on the time. Yes, so get aside and move as you listen. And now I want to talk about how long to fluency. This is a common question. Many people want some exact number. 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and 8 months. Of course, it's impossible to give an exact number, because everyone is different. It depends how much will you study and learn every day. Will you do it? You will do it every single day, or will you miss some day? Or will you follow system exactly and get faster results? Or will you still study, take books, or go to your English class and do other things? We will call you to more slowly. Was your psychology night very strongly motivated? Energizing, you feel fantastic. You're excited about learning English. And some people, when they say, I want to speak English fluently, they mean they just communicate correctly, confidently, not perfectly, not correctly, exactly, like in America and Canadian communicate fairly well. Everyday situation. What's the common definition of fluency? But other people, when they say I want to be fluent, what's their thinking in your mind? Your ideas are basically perfect spoken English. They want to speak English as a native speaker. When I study fluency, I mean to communicate easily and correctly, not perfect. You still might make mistakes. You might have 100,000 words, but you can communicate mostly, and people understand you. You can achieve faster results about 6 months. When you are very motivated, but your energy, your attention, your excitement and passion into English. If your motivation is lower, your energy is lower, other things is not as good, it will take longer. Now you want to go faster You have to increase your energy, increase your motivation, get more and more and more and more excited and passionate about learning English. Especially, you have to listen to English about 2 hours a day or more and more and more. So you get faster results and you control your own success, right? And next, I want to share with everyone some rules to learn English well. Rule number one is start non-English phrases, not individual words. This one just like the other rules is very simple, very easy. And like the other rules, this rule is very, very powerful. So simple, so powerful. What's the rule? The rule is always learn phrases, not individual words. So simple. So, a phrase is a group of words. It's not you have a whole sentence. Just an even about a sentence. For example, you have the word hate, H-A-T-E, and you want to learn this new word. You write out the word hate, and you will find in your dictionary the meaning. You will memorize it. Hate, 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 hate. That's the old way. That's the kind of textbook way, the school way, right? In the school, you must remember a lot of individual words. It's not a good way to learn. Much better if you learn phrases or group of words. And when you find these phrases, you can find these phrases in real English postcard when you're listening to in real English text storybook when you're reading. It's not remember a list in your textbooks. No. You listen in real English. When you're hearing a new word, you write down. When you're reading a textbook or storybook, when you see a new word, you write it down. But you don't write down that word. Okay? You are going to write down whole phrase or about a sentence. Instead of saying head or writing down head, you would write down John has ice cream. You write down her phrase. Why? Why do we do this? What's the power of the phrase? Phrases give you a lot of information and much more information. Number one, phrases is easier to remember because they have meaning. They have a kind of a picture or story. Especially, you get them from something when you're reading or listening to. You will remember it. So, you have all these extra information. On this extra information, how you remember the meaning of the phrase, the meaning of the word, right? It helps your memory. Number two, this is a bonus. When you learn phrases, you are learning grammar rules. You are not only learning in individual words. You are learning grammar rules. You are learning how to use that word correctly. You don't need to think about grammar. You don't need to think about no rules. And it's automatic. And we learn group of words, not one word by one word. Word by word is narrow, and it doesn't help. Always learn phrases or group of words, not individual words. You don't need correctly. You don't need from a phrase. These are simple rules, right? Every time you will see new words, you write the phrase or the sentence. When you review that word again, when you study again and again, always study the phrase or the sentence. Every time, your grammar will begin to improve much faster. You will remember vocabulary quickly, and you will use vocabulary much faster and quickly and automatic, right? And so you get a lot of great benefits and a lot of great stuff happen. Okay, lecture is rule number 2. Rule number 2 is the surprise for many people. Why? Because rule number 2 is do not study grammar rule. Do not do it. Now I know this is a top rule for some people because most of your life learning English, you have been told you to learn English grammar rules. In middle school, in high school, in university, in language school, and somewhere in the world. Grammar. So, my first question to you is, did it work? Was it successful? Yes or no? My question is, can you speak English easily, quickly, and automatically? The answer is no. Why not? It's not your fault, actually. The reason the answer for most people is that you study grammar rules too much. In other words, you focus on grammar rules. You learn, you think about English, you think about the past tense, the present tense, the future, the present perfect, the past perfect, right? But for writing English, it's okay. Why? Because you have a time. You can go slowly. You can write very slowly, and you can think about it. You can easily your mistakes. It's okay. You don't need to write fast. But for studying, for speaking, there is no time. You don't have time to think about rules and the present tense, the past tense. No, there is no time. So, someone asks you a question, you must answer immediately. You have no time to think about proper preposition. You know time to think about the past and possessive. On the top you learn there is no time. Okay? So, how do native speakers learn grammar? Of course, it's never started grammar rules. You learned through listening, through hearing correct grammar, again and again and again, a lot of correct grammar. Okay? So, the best way to learn grammar rules is through input. Another English coming in mostly through your ears. Speaking is also okay, but don't read textbooks, don't read grammar books. No, just read easy English book, easy novel. These rules I want you to remember. Do not study grammar rules. Okay? If you focus on grammar rules, it will hurt your speaking. Your speaking will slowly, and you will understand more slowly. So you have many grammar books throw away and put in trash. Goodbye grammar book. No more grammar rules. And if you want, you can burn it. Burn them in the fire. Goodbye grammar rules. And that should make you very, very happy and confident to speak. Okay? And finally, I want you to remember most is the more you share, the more you get, and always believe in yourself, right? Thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much.